Hi.
Today we're going to show you our house, our converted school bus. We are taking you on a tour through the house.
It's actually been our home for a year and a half. Can you believe that?
It's crazy, and it looks really, really good right now because we decided to sell it. So we made it as clean as it can be.
I think it looks like the day we bought it, how
I
it
think
looked.
it looks actually shinier. It looks sparklier than the day we bought it. And
True.
so we felt like we should show you how we've been living for the last year and a half. So come with us. So let's go inside. All right, so here we are in the driver's cabin. This is basically Ash's world. I have to be honest. I am more of a passenger. I am more of someone to enjoy the ride, and Ash is really the driver. He's like the born bus driver. So I drove this bus once on the parking lot. I was so good, I decided to never do it again. I just didn't want to ruin the moment, you know. But this is usually where Ash sits and where he drives us everywhere. When we went on our road trip to Batu Tipila, or even in the beginning, we would just run errands with this bus. We would drive to go get groceries.
Yeah, we would to Walmart and Kroger or Starbucks.
To wash our laundry, we would
Yes.
drive in this bus. Ash would drive. This is a stick drive. Tell them the specifics about the car.
So this is a 2000 Bluebird Schoolie. But I think originally it was a diesel, and then they took out the engine and they made it a gas engine. Now it has a General Motors big block 4.4, I think it's called, engine.
Now you know all the details. So also, this is not only the driver's cabin, this is pretty much also our Wi-Fi spot, because we have internet everywhere we go.
In this spot where we are parked, this is the place where we get the best signal for the Wi-Fi.
And we get the
So
most
that's why
bars.
it's there by the window.
And here Ash has a lot of buttons that can do things. Which
Well, a lot of them are just there for the show.
and I enjoy them too. This is a stick drive, this is not automatic, and Ash really knows how to drive this well. I just remember that when we drove this for years everywhere, or for a month everywhere, and then when we got bought a car, it was so weird to sit in a normal car instead of our bus. Okay, let's go into the living room. Welcome to our living room. Here you find our couch, which is also convertible into a bed. You can pull this out and then it becomes a pretty big bed or a couch. Because we're yogis, we don't really have like a couch to lounge around on. Like, we don't have like a reclining chair or anything. We just sit in Ardha Siddhasana all the time. This is where we would eat. This is where we would do work. We have like 2 tables that we would set up here. And this is also where we've been with friends, like on the couch, making food for friends. This is where we watch movies. And this area over here could have been a second couch, but we decided to leave it empty because then I really wanted to have the doggies, and I thought this would be the perfect space for the doggies. And this is actually where we had their crates in the beginning, where we had their doggy beds, and yeah, this was just their dog spot. And then when Maui was really little, we would make this into a bed. We wouldn't sleep in that room, we'd actually sleep here, because Maui was like a real baby. He would wake us up at night, he would cry, he would want cuddles, he would want to go pee, or you know how babies are. So we were sleeping here so that we could always be close to him and pet him. Our husky was just like, I couldn't care less, go away humans, but the Dalmatian was really needy, so we were sleeping here during that time. And yeah, this is our living room. This is also the space where we can do yoga. Except anything.
With arms raised, yeah.
Yeah, but you have to stretch out your arms.
But we've even done yogasana here.
Yeah, we would go outside, do the first posture outside, and then come back inside and do the rest in the bus here. And we can both fit. Like, we can do yoga next to each other here. We can do shavasana, we can do all our yoga in here. So follow me into the kitchen. I have to say, this is, in the last month, this has been really Ash's place. Like, you don't want to tell them. Ash is a really great cook, and there's no shame about it. I am a really good cook too, but I don't like to showcase my talent very often.
No, if Summer cooks, nobody can eat it. That's the problem.
It's not true. It's just that I have a bad ratio, you know. Sometimes it's exquisite, and then sometimes it's like not to be spoken about.
Mm-hmm.
So I love this because we have so much space to put things. We have so much space to cut things. This is all this beautiful wood. I love it. This is more wood than my mom has in her house, in her kitchen. We have an oven. We had a microwave before we crashed it. We have a mixer. We have a crock pot. All these things we can put here, and still we have enough space to cut things, to wash our dishes. This is our sink, guys. It's so big. Are you impressed? Give this video a thumbs up if you're impressed. So it's like really deep. We don't have a dishwasher. We could even have like a on-table dishwasher if you wanted to. Well, we just...
Yeah, like a, what do they call it? Tabletop.
Tabletop, right. But we just wash our dishes like in Isha after we eat.
No, they call it countertop.
Countertop dishwasher?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, before we move on, let's go back into the living room because I need to show you these. I did all these curtains myself. It took hours. I didn't know how to sew, and I learned how to sew to make these curtains. I got an estimate.
Actually, we were at a park. We were at Bill
called?
Frederick County Park, and our friends Stephanie and Rob.
Hi, Stephanie and Rob. We miss
Yes,
you.
they with their immense help in the darkness, because like I think it was like 6 p.m. and we had like flashlights out, and Stephanie taught Summer how to sew the curtains.
Yes, that was amazing. I didn't know shit, and Stephanie knows a lot.
Yeah.
And she even let me borrow her sewing machine before I got my own. And these are so helpful because when it gets cold, they stop all the coldness. When it gets hot, they stop all the heat because they have felt on the
Yes, when it's sometimes like we did laundry a few days ago, and we didn't have the curtains on, and it made such a big difference.
Yeah.
Like before we put the curtains on, it was so cold, and then like just like a minute or two after we put the curtains on, it was already like warmer in this space.
You can feel it. Like you're gonna be here. It's like colder, and then you go here. You're like, oh, it's like warmer. It's like an actual like real.
It stops the draft really well.
Yeah. I just wanted to point out that I made all these. It was lots of work.
Yes.
And I think I did a great job. I'm very proud of my sewing job. Took pictures, sent it to my mom. So, follow me guys into the kitchen. Here is our chimney. Here's our fireplace, pretty much.
Yeah, so this is a Dickinson marine heater. They use it in boats a lot, and it has really good reviews online. So it runs on propane. You just like light the fire here, then it's like there's like a line of fire, and then there's like a fan that runs on battery. It's a DC current, and I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it. Now it's off. So that fan gives it enough oxygen, and when the fire is on, you can close this, and then it radiates heat from all this.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
And the smoke like goes up through the chimney, and there's like a vent outside on the roof. So this is our oven.
It heats up the house
heater.
so good.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, we would have died so many times without this in cold weather.
Especially in Tennessee.
It really helps.
And then we don't only have an oven, we also have...
Oh, the AC. Yeah, so this is our overhead AC. It has two vents, one on this side and one on this side. It can also blow hot air. Sometimes when we don't want to use that, because that produces a lot of heat.
Yeah.
And we don't want to use that, then we use this one.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good. And
this is pretty much like Florida heater, and this is like Himalaya heater.
So, and this one, the AC, we keep it running like all the time in the summer because it's really unbearable in Florida without the AC.
So we like to buy everything fresh. You know how Sadhguru says, don't let the food like stay around, it will create inertia. So we decided we just need like a small fridge, because if we buy vegetables, we buy them always fresh, and we don't need a lot of things to freeze, because mostly we only eat ice cream or dosa from the freezer. Though we had space for a big one, but we decided not to do it. Also because this gives us more storage, you know, for dog food or like the vacuum and all these things. And storage is like a big thing when you're in like a small space.
Yes.
And I love this house because it has so much storage. Like, look at all the cabinets. Look at how many cabinets we have.
Yes.
Do you know how much work it is to paint all these cabinets?
And to
and to clean all these cabinets.
yes.
But we love it still because we could store a lot of things. But in general, we don't hold on to too many things. We don't have any clutter, really. Even though this is like the clean version of the house, because we are trying to sell it. But even when we lived in it, we didn't have any knickknacks or stuff like standing around here, really.
Yeah, it really forces you to minimize what you accumulate, because it can really pile up very fast in the small space.
So here would usually be our Devi area. So this is where we had Devi. This is where we had the yantra, like the small one from Dhyanalinga. This is like where I did puja.
Yeah.
But right now we don't have it here. We just have like even more space. And now I want to take you with me into my walk-in closet. Please come. As you know, every girl dreams of a walk-in closet. I have achieved this dream in my life. I fit into it fully. Like, look, I can fully walk in, and I don't even need a door, you know, for what? So this is where we hang our clothes. Right now there's nothing, but we had all our clothes hanging here. And down here is even enough space that we could have had like drawers or something, but yeah, we don't have that many things to wear to put it all in there. Oh wait, it's time for the great grand reveal. Drum roll. The bedroom. Come inside. So this is our bedroom, and our bedroom, and also a little bit our workstation. So let's talk about the workstation first. Down here, you see this block. This is additional storage. We store all our winter clothes in here right now. And then you can push this under the bed. Yes. We also have like 2 more drawers here under the bed, but also we have this big box. And then you can sit here on this box. It's really comfy. You can even sit in our Siddhasana or one leg. That's how I do it. And then you can work here on this foldable table. And then while we drive, we put away the box because it likes to roll places. And we take down the table. And then you can even open the window and sit here. And it's like really nice working space. Oh, and if you come around the corner, let me show you something. This painting is actually painted by me. It's called Saraya Surya Kriya, the sun within. And if you like it, I can link it for you in the box, in the info box under the video. Okay, now let's talk about the bedroom. This is our huge bed, and I love it because a lot of the converted school buses that we saw, they had bunk beds. They had like a small bed for the parents and like a ton of bunk beds because a lot of people travel with their kids. But we just have this huge bed. You want to show it? And it's really cool because like when you open the windows, and you can also open that back door. Like you can like fully open this door, and then you're pretty much laying in nature. Like, the only thing missing is like a headlight here. We have a headlight over there that also has a fan. We have 2 of those in the house. They can give extra cold air.
Yeah, but I wish we really had a skylight.
Yeah.
That would have made it like
That would have made
very
it like,
special.
even
Yeah.
better. I mean, that's something to consider for whoever buys the bus. You guys can maybe put a skylight here. But even without it, with the windows open and like the curtains pulled back, it is so nice. Like you can see the squirrels, you can see the cats, you can see the trees moving. And when we have the curtains open, I wake up really, really early, just like that. Like I don't need an alarm to wake up that early.
True. And when the curtains are all closed, then we're more likely to like sleep later, like wake up later, I mean.
Yeah. But it's also nice because it's like a cocoon.
Yeah.
You know, it's really nice if it's winter and you have it all closed and in your own little like cocoon space.
Yes.
Really,
Yeah,
really
that's the
cozy.
thing. When it's open, then it's really nice in the summer, but then in the winter, it's going to be really cold.
Yeah, in the winter.
So you got to close the curtains
Right.
in
That's
the
why
winter.
I did the what's it called? Fleece.
Fleece.
That's why I did the double-sided curtains here, and they help so much. I also did all of these curtains. And I did this curtain also. It's like in between door. So now here's the question you probably all ask. Where's the bathroom? Where do we go to shower? This is where our bathroom is hiding. So we have a shower, a pretty big one actually, just like in every normal house. And
But it's not a bathtub.
it's not a bathtub, right? We don't have a bathtub, but also you don't like doing baths, right? You don't like
No.
sitting in hot water for like an hour and becoming a raisin.
No, I like
Yeah.
showers.
And we like cold showers.
Yes.
So it's perfect. But we have a hot shower. We have hot water everywhere in the house, in the sink, and in the shower. And then next to it, we have a composting toilet. And I can show you some photos of how it looks. But we're currently renovating the, how do you say it?
Bathroom.
I know, but I was looking for like a French word.
Oh.
For something fancy.
La douche.
Oh, la douche. Our douche is currently being renovated, so I cannot show you. But I will show photo. So this is our school bus, our house for the last 1.5 years.
Yes. We love everything about it, and we hope that you love everything about it as well.
And we're a little bit sad to let it go. I mean, we're ready for the next adventure because we're going to India and we're going to Isha.
Yes. Oh my God. India trip is going to be full of surprises, full of new experiences.
And we're going to take
full
you
of
with
colors
us.
and sounds that we haven't heard or seen in a
It's such
while.
a long time.
It's been at least 1.5 years, I
Yeah.
think.
And even though we love the house, we're like really excited for the next person who will buy it and who
Yes.
will move in. And we tried to make it as beautiful as we could for the next person. Really,
It's pretty much as beautiful as we got it.
I think it's better. I think it's more
Yeah.
sparkly. Like we gave it an extra touch
Mm-hmm.
because we really try to do it as an offering for whoever will buy the house.
Yes.
And we hope they will love it as much as we loved our time in this house. And we wanted to show you guys like a little kind of farewell before.
Yeah. So now
we
you know
move
everything
out.
about us. You've even seen the inside of our house.
So tell us in the comments how your house looks.